Yo, what's going on, everybody? NMaktima. I know it's been a minute. Just haven't had an opportunity to get out and get any content for you all. So finally made it out. I'm excited. Just a beautiful day. Looking at water conditions, got a little bit of tint to the water, so that's going to affect and influence the fly selection I am going to use today. So on this river, I know that there's midges out already. I've actually seen a couple blue-wing olives, and I know I had been guiding out here a couple weeks ago. The blue-wing olives are popping off, so we'll probably see more of those as the day progresses, especially midday. And so that's going to influence the size of flies, or the types of flies I'm going to use, as well as the size. So I'm going to stay within that slender profile. I'll probably start with either a pink tag on the bottom or maybe a red butt nymph, but also definitely Pertichingones, and see where that leads me as far as more fly selection. And as well, because of the tint of the water, perhaps something with a little more high vis, like an egg. Just give them something that they can see, and that'll serve well as an attractor. So again, I'm running my Euro nymph setup. Got the Shadow X 10.5 foot 3 weight, running my standard leader, and I'll probably be utilizing, I'd say, 5X today. I still want a solid sink rate, or a fast sink rate, and just to maintain as much contact with my flies as possible. But gosh, what a beautiful day. I'm excited to be out here. Yeah, can't wait. All right, y'all, come along, let's go fish. So I did set up, got an orange tag right there, size 16. I think that's a 2/8 mil bead, gold bead. And then I got a HDA Fave variant on the point, 3 feet to my dropper, and then 24 inches to my point in between the dropper and the point fly. So we'll just work through covering a lot of this slower stuff on the inside. They got a nice seam right here, and I've not really fished this section or this area all that much. I've definitely fished some of the other stuff upstream or downstream, so it's just kind of playing around in some new water, but working my way in, and truthfully, I want to be on the other side. This side gets a lot of pressure, but there's some significant depth change. There we are. Nice. It's a fish, though. Seen some better days. All right, so moved from that original spot we were at. Didn't really turn a whole lot after that one stocked rainbow, and was trying to get up a little further into a spot where I know I've done a little bit better in the past, but those already a gentleman up above me, so decided just to bail out of there and then just come down and explore some new water. So I got a nice little riffle shelf up here. Let's get to it. I'm excited. I'm still running with an egg, and I think I have a Pertichingone on my dropper, so stick with that for now and change up as we need to. All right, I think the indicator is going to be the better option instead of fighting the wind so much. I had it on and then I took it off. Had it on and then I took it off. Wind not so helpful in this, with this technique. And there you go. That's a nice fish. Just had to get a little further out. Got her. Yeah. Thanks, fish. I might have to lengthen that out a bit, especially when it gets past me here. That depth seems to drop away even more. There we are, another one. Sweet. Oh yeah. Woo. Oh, that bow is spicy. Oh, there you go. That's a good fish. Oh, come here. All right. Woo! That's a good brown. Holy shit, that fish was way out there. Oof. How good of a hook that I got on this thing. It was quite a ways out. Feisty. Took the egg again. Again, looking for that more high vis pattern. Okay, we got a pretty sweet brown. Just hammered that egg. Awesome. Yeah, great color. All right, let's get her back. Thanks, fish. Didn't change much except put an indicator on my Euro nymph setup. That's it. And basically I'm running pretty deep, running almost about 6.5 feet from indicator to my point fly. And that one was held out pretty far, so that's the reason why I went with the suspension rig, putting an indicator on my Euro nymph leader here, is that it allows the flies to carry further away from me. We're getting the current pushing towards that far bank there, and it's really hard to maintain contact with the Euro nymph rig and continue to have that drift go away from me towards the far bank, or else everything just swings back in towards me basically. So that's the benefit of an indicator. So just, you know, when you're in situations like these, bigger, wider, slower water, or currents that push away, pulls, that sort of thing, suspension rigs can do pretty well. As I move up, I may eliminate the indicator, but again, it is dependent on the wind too. So, but finding fish, so pretty sweet. Had not fished this all that much in the past. I think I remember one time I came down here and fished this section. So pretty happy I came through. It's been pretty solid, so see what else we can find. It's crazy how that one hit on your last cast is going to keep you in a spot for another 20 minutes. There we are. I was going to say, something's got to be cruising in here. Shit. That's a good brown. Hot. Get the HDA favorite. Fave variant, I mean. Hammered it. Oh, maybe I'll keep working up this riffle. This fish got some heat. There we go. Nice. Good looking fish. Folks. Yeah. Oh, thank you, fish. There we are. Way out there. They're there, but spread out. Gotta go with the indicators to kind of work it up there a little further. Oh, and it comes off just when I turn the GoPro on. All right, well, being productive. However, a lot of this riffle, the shallow riffle behind me, they're there. They're definitely spread out, so it's been, you know, moving and covering a lot of water, and it seems most of the fish are still kind of mid-river. Every time I throw the indicator, make a longer cast, it seems to be where I pick them up. Either that, or they're just that perceptive to my presence there, and staying a little bit further away from me. However, yes, just going back and forth between putting the indicator on, taking it off, you know, just kind of filling it all out. Not really stuck on just fishing the indicator, although that has been the most productive so far. So still willing to try to tight line, especially when I can get it in and tight and close to me. So we'll just keep working at the top of this riffle here. Yeah, the last fish just bounced off. I think I was pretty late on the hook set. I'm not gonna lie on that. So anyway, we'll see how this upper part does. I may work through this. Oh, there's a fish right there. He just rose. Well, I know where one is. Yeah, he was in pretty tight, pretty shallow. There he is. Got him. He gave himself away. Gotcha. That was sweet. Nice brown. Oh, calm down. Let's get a good look at you. Awesome. Beautiful fish. Thank you, fish. Thanks for saying hi. All right. I moved position again. Again, looking at some new water. I have not fished any of this stuff here. It looks pretty amazing. We'll start with what I had before. I have the HDA Fay variant on the point and a red butt nymph on the dropper. So both 16s, so we'll see. All right, I'm excited. This is gonna be probably the last spot for the day, and we'll see how it goes. There we are. Pretty light eat. Yeah. That one took the perch and gone. Have that one up on the dropper. Yeah. There we are. Took the egg. Come on. Come on, Norm. Get your... up. Okay. There we are. Feisty bow. GoPro turned off on me, so it's dead. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in that camera, but there you are. There you are, another one. Oh, this poor guy's had some issues. He's got a talon wound on his back. Won't mess with him too much, just get him back in. Thanks, fish. guy, get healthy. All right, everybody, that's gonna wrap it up for me. Pretty solid day, fun. Got to explore a lot of water that I normally don't fish, so you know, it's just kind of learning those areas, learning access, how to get in, how to move around, understanding how those flows are. And today I kind of believe I didn't look at the flows for the day, but it seems like the water has come up just a bit, adding a little more color to the water. So I know a couple weeks back it wasn't quite as tinted, so so that'll influence how these trout behave as also. But I mean, nonetheless, you know, the fish we did find were solid. You know, the browns were just super hot, so they, you know, they're fun. A variety of flies, I'm not gonna lie, it didn't really seem to matter. The egg was really the most consistent, but I kind of kept that one on the longest. HDA Fave variant in a size 16, Puerto Chingon peacock color in a 16. I think I got one on a red butt nymph, and I think those are the flies that I use. The ecstasy egg right there. Get that in focus. Red butt nymph. Might be a little tough to see with the light and all that, but yeah, so that guy right there, size 16, HDA Fave variant. Size 14 on that one. 3 mil bead, 2 mil bead, Puerto Chingon 16, 2 mil bead. And another HDA Fave, size 16, 2 mil bead. So anyway, those are the flies. Yeah, you know, so it was just changing flies, changing depth, changing position, changing sections, you know, so just really searching and looking for where those fish would be hanging out. And that was the name of the game for today. Indicator rig definitely produced and was the most efficient, especially dealing with wind and, you know, just making further casts, covering more water. So that's pretty much it, everybody. You know where to find me. Facebook, Instagram. Click the subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. Hit the bell, get all the notifications, and look me up on Patreon. And if you're interested in coming down to New Mexico in the Santa Fe area, you can find me at High Desert Angler. All right, everybody, take care. Glad to be back up on YouTube again, and hopefully bring you more content soon. All right, take care, y'all. Peace.